Brent here with WanderDays. I'm here with Charles Dawson, aka Chuck, aka Charlie, aka Char,
Champ,
aka Charmander, aka Champ, because he wins at every game that we play.
What can I say?
From ping pong to, except pool.
I beat you at pool. I did.
From ping pong to skipping rocks on the water, wins at everything. So we're here in Torres del Paine, finishing the world famous W Trek.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like it? Did it live up to the hype?
One of the most amazing things I've seen. Yeah, it was genuinely pretty incredible. Done a few treks, been lucky enough to do a few treks, and yeah.
Was there any like highlight? Any highlight to it?
Well, obviously the Torres, the actual Towers of Pain were pretty cool on the first morning. When the sunrise hit the top, that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think for me though, French Valley was the best, was the highlight.
Really?
So day 2.
Actually, I think that was my favorite day.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, you got the 180 degree view, so it was pretty cool.
All right.
So yeah.
So I just want to ask you a little bit about your travels so far. So how long have you been on the road now?
I started 20th July, so that's literally 3 months tomorrow. So yeah, 3 months. 3 months exactly. And I leave on the 1st of November.
Yeah, you're just closing up, right?
Yeah, pretty much. This is it. I mean, we head down to Ushuaia and then have a little Halloween celebration, and then and then we're off. So
celebration, Halloween / Charmander's last night. Charmander's last big night. Are we gonna dress up?
100%. We're all gonna dress up as you, mate.
Oh, I can't wait. Is this the first time that you've been on the road for that long?
No, again, lucky enough to do some travelling before I went to uni.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Australia, New Zealand, did the whole Southeast Asia thing.
Okay.
Been in a few other places, but this is the first travelling I've done on my own.
So amateur traveller.
No, I mean no. As I said, lucky enough to do some, but this is the first time I've done it on my own, and ran into Team Steam for the last 5-6 weeks.
Month and a half.
A bit of a nightmare.
What was your route for South America? Where'd you land?
I did so Madrid to Medellin, and then Colombia. Yeah, started there, which is a pretty hectic place to start.
Did you have just like a long layover, or did you?
No, so I was in France. I was in France when we set off.
All right.
And it was cheaper to fly from where we were in France to Madrid, and then. Madrid to Medellin, and then headed up to, so Colombia was my first country, and after Medellin, headed up to Santa Marta, Lost City Trek, went up to Punta Guinas, which is the northernmost tip of South America, then Cartagena, and then did the Sound Blast for 5 days to Panama City, a couple of nights in Panama City.
So awesome.
Yeah, you did it as well.
No, I plan to do it after this, hopefully after Brazil,
but do it, man. It's cool.
I don't know, we'll see.
5 lush days, and then kind of work south from there down to Peru, Bolivia. Met Mad Dog as we crossed into Bolivia, and then did Bolivia of Mad Dog, and then crossed into Chile and met Team Steam, and from then on it's been history.
I met Champ here out in San Pedro, Chile. Just because we stayed at the same hostel, and through a friend that I met traveling, that I met maybe 4 months ago.
Nice.
But yeah, and then Team Steam was developed.
It was developed. It developed into an avalanche.
A lot of leathering.
It's good. It's good.
How's your Spanish?
It could be worse.
Did you prep at all? Did you take any classes before?
Mr. Dawson. Tell me for the red or the white?
Have you got gâteau on the menu?
I do.
Tea. Oh, poquito de gâteau, por favor.
There you go, sir.
Gracias. So what were we talking about?
Now that we got that out of the way. Did you prep before you came out to South America? Did you take any classes for Spanish?
No, I didn't. I was picking my Spanish up left, right, and centre. Mad Dog speaks in San Diego Spanish, so
Yeah.
it's that's good enough.
It's
for me.
about as enough.
I'll leave it up to him.
It's about as much Spanish as I speak.
No, it's better
Is this
than
your
yours.
first time in South America?
It is, yes. It is my first time.
Good.
It's been good. Safety. Yeah, first time in South America. You know, smashing it. It's the most intense place I've been, but by far, yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Unique. I mean, you've been a lot of people have been Southeast Asian.
Yeah.
I think
South America kicks ass. I've been here a
mate.
few times. I can't stay away.
you get caught in some places. It's too much fun.
Tell me about it.
And
I've already told you where I've been caught up.
it's like, why? And you served me at the bar in Wild Rover.
Oh yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
And then reunited a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't mind me asking,
Go for it.
how long did you have to save up for this?
Quite a
this
while.
journey?
I was working at a marketing agency before, so and you know the wage was alright, but probably about 8 months.
All right.
Yeah, so about 8 months saving up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm stretching the budget now, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe called in a few favours here and there, as a
Yeah.
a lot of travellers probably do that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Did you plan your budget? Were you on like hold back at all? Were you splashing out?
I was in the middle. I was holding out,
All right.
and then kind of that helped me with, and then. To be honest, Team Steam ruined it. Team Steam smashed the budget. Santiago, and then I did a week in Easter Island with Mad Dog. That was expensive, and reuniting in Santiago and Buenos Aires, we chewed through the budget.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, how many times are you gonna be out here, though? You know?
exactly, mate.
Yeah.
I've only got 3 months. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to make
of
make
course.
the most of it.
Are you have you volunteered? Do you plan to volunteer at all? Oh, you're all done. So
before I
did you
started South
volunteer at all?
America, I did 8 weeks in Madagascar
Okay.
volunteering.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I think that's probably the only volunteering I'll get to do, but not out here. No, not out here.
Right. Do you have anywhere planned next trip?
Central America.
Central?
Yeah. I think it's similar to here, but it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's more
It's just the beaches are supposed to be absolutely gorgeous.
hotter.
I think that's probably my next destination as
Yeah,
well.
Central, maybe South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, possibly. I'd like to go to the Philippines. I'm a big scuba diver, so
Yeah.
there's been nowhere to scuba
Philippines
dive
is cool.
across like
Kind
kind
of
of.
spend a bit of time
Yeah.
out there.
Apart
Scuba
from-
diving is absolutely
Yeah,
sick
it's
out
intense,
there.
man. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. But there's nowhere once you go south of Galapagos. There's not really many places to go after, so I haven't really done that much this trip. But I think I'd like to go to the Philippines and do some serious diving. That'd be cool.
All right. How did you get 3 months off of work?
So I quit my job. April.
Okay.
Did 8 weeks in Madagascar. Came back to England for like 4 or 5 days, and then I agreed to start work in November with my dad, because I'm starting work for my dad on the 9th of November, which is 13 days away. It's quite scary. I'm sitting here in Patagonia, and in the 13 days I'm going to be in an office. So I'm not really sure how that's going to go, but
Exciting, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, excited to earn some money. So we kind of agreed a date, and then 3 months is pretty much what I could afford.
Okay.
How much I'd save. So.
What kind of work are you gonna be going back home to?
So it's kind of like an asset rental company. It's not particularly exciting, but it's kind of like trucks and trailers, portable coal storage. You know, working from a porter cabin in November in England. So
Alright.
yeah, we'll see.
So what regarding your old job, were you just what prompted you to maybe finally quit? Is that the first time you've quit as well?
It was the first job I had. So I graduated from uni
All right.
in 2009, where are we now? 15.
Did you quit mainly just to take this trip? Yeah.
Yeah, I knew there was an opportunity.
Yeah.
I could have worked until I transferred to a new company, but I knew that there's an opportunity to rise, and you got to make the most of it when you can.
Yeah, yeah.
As everyone knows.
Is there anything in particular that like pushed you to take the leap at all?
Yeah, I started the job when I quit. It was about just over 2 years I've been there.
Uh-huh.
All the friends I joined with had gone. The job was getting repetitive. Wasn't really getting a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really happening, and I was like, if I save enough money, I can smash 3 months.
Yeah.
I just I just wanted to do it.
Cool.
The last place, kind of the last place, not last continent, but
Yeah.
like I think it's the most far out there, far reached continent you can probably
Yeah.
travel, especially on your own as well. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty intense.
It's kind of like what this whole thing is all about, just trying to get people to go out and explore. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Take that leap.
Oh, I can't. If I recommended, if no one had been travelling, and I could recommend anywhere. Yeah, Southeast Asia is great. It's good fun. It's easy, but it's easy travelling.
Uh-huh.
I would say just do South America.
Yeah.
By any stretch of the imagination.
South America is so cool.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah. And then last question, $1 million question. What do you get out of traveling?
Oh, depends really. It's freedom for me. It's just the freedom. It's everything. Like it's the comparing it to your normal day. Like I said, I quit my job. Come from doing 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, and then for these last 3 months I've had not nothing to do, but you meet new people. You're partying. You're going out. You're getting messed up. Like having a great time. There's not a care in the world. You're seeing new sights and you're seeing things that people back home have never seen. So it's just I can't really put a word on it, but it's just a feeling. I think everyone knows when you go travelling. There's just a kind of a buzz you get off it that just nothing else compares.
Yeah.
You mean
I've done that tons of times. I take somebody out with me one time, and then they just get the travel bug, just like that, and then they're always in and out of the country.
Yeah.
If not taking a 3-6 year off.
Yeah, it's impossible to get rid of. You can't really explain it, but once you've experienced it, you know.
Yeah.
It's the old cliche. It's like can't really explain until you've done it, but it is that kind of like.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think that's a wrap then.
Cool.
Thank you for the interview.
No worries.
Cheers.
Cheers.